Civic Stars podcast. Join us for an inspiring episode as we interview local heroes from our city and neighborhood. Our diverse team of international podcasters shares heartfelt narratives and personal reflection.
One regards from Patricia Choquehuanca from Peru. In this opportunity, I will present a local hero of my community, that is to say of the province of San Ignacio, region of Cajamarca in the north of Peru. So let's start. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a little about your background?
I'm Noe Choquehuanca Chinguel. I am 60 years old and I have been teaching for more than 30 years. For the first 15 years, I worked as a teacher of philosophy and literature. In the last 15 years, I have worked in regular basic education as a teacher of social science in rural schools. My work in the rural area goes beyond the classroom. It also includes the project of work with my families and the community. In this perspective, I have developed projects focused on improving the quality of life in the rural communities where I teach. These projects I have addressed diverse areas from access to educational resource to the promotion of sustainable practice and the entertaining of the community's social fabric. My vision is to create holistic educational environments that not only impart academic knowledge but also foster the integral development of students and their communities. I strongly believe in education as a transformative tool that can empower people and generate positive and sustainable change in their lives. My goal is to continue contributing to the development of rural communities, promoting values of equity, collaborating, and sustainability to build a better future for all.
Do you face any special challenges when you started? How do you overcome them?
I work in the rural area, but my home is an urban area far from my place of work, which means a 2-hour daily commute to class. This distance is a challenge, but my conviction to make a positive impact on the communities in my province is my daily motivation. I face another challenge in understanding the local idiosyncrasies, especially on uses such as financial education, where there was a lack of knowledge. Organizing workshops to educate parents and students was fundamental to overcome this initial barrier. During these challenging times, the invaluable support of my family and friends was crucial. Their belief in the viability of our projects in rural communities was a constant support. Maintaining optimism and a clear vision of my goals has been essential when facing difficulties. Believing in yourself and in the vision you want to achieve is fundamental to maintain perseverance in any adverse situations. I always advocate doing things right and finding the passion that drives our performance. It's important to remember that asking for help when needed makes all the difference. The extra support can make all the difference in the success of our initiatives. These principles of perseverance, optimism, and community to excellence are the pillars that guide my daily work and commitment to sustainable development and community well-being in rural areas.
Amazing! Can you share with us some of the most impactful projects or initiatives you have been involved in?
I have worked on projects involving students and parents from two rural communities in the province of San Ignacio. One of these projects was the management and creation of a coffee growers association called El Romerillo, with the purpose of uniting two communities previously distanced by conflicts. San Ignacio is known for its high quality coffee, and although there are large companies that coffee growers can join, they require investments that many cannot afford. I manage this association to provide personalized advice and undertake fundraising activities, thus facilitating access to these markets. Another project I managed was the creation of a rural Sunday market for the sale of local products. The vision was to add value to the natural products serviced by the students and their parents, who had no vision of generating income in a sustainable way. This market, which operates every Sunday, has created a space where they can sell their products, avoiding the weight of their harvests and bringing together people from various nearby locations. Both projects sought to positively impact the local economy, and most importantly, to instill an investment and sustainability mindset in the villagers. Today, both projects are still in operation, which fills me with satisfaction, as it shows that the effort invested has been worthwhile and has generated lasting change in the communities. I have also dedicated my time as a teacher to developing educational projects with my students, such as science projects and participation in science fairs. Despite the challenge in rural education, these initiatives offer valuable opportunities to enhance student learning and participation. Participating in science fairs not only fosters interest in science, but also develops research and presentation skills. These activities are essential to enrich education in rural contexts and empower students to explore and apply their knowledge in their community and beyond.
Or what inspires you to keep going, especially in difficult times?
I have a deep love for philanthropy. It's something that comes from my being without expecting anything in return. When I was younger, I had the opportunity to get to know other countries more developed than mine in different aspects, and the reflection of the contrasts that exist led me to question what I'm doing so that my community can better itself. Then I always try to learn new things every day to be able to share the little or much I know with those around me. Despite enormous challenge such as lack of resources, education, and economic opportunities, these communities show an incredible ability to adapt and persevere, saying that children who, despite diversity, walk long distance to attend school, or the farmers who innovate and collaborate to improve their crops, constantly reminds me why I do this work. In addition, I am inspired by the stories of real, tangible change we have achieved together, seeing how a small initiative can transform lives. Each Each success, no matter how small, is a powerful reminder that collective effort can lead to significant progress. I'm also inspired by my college and collaborators, working alongside people who share my passion for positive change and who are equally committed to the cause motivates me to continue, even in the most difficult times.
What are the core values or principles that guide your work?
I'm a disciplined person who values consistency in all my activities and efficient time management. From home, I learned the importance of honesty, a fundamental value that I consider paramount to establishing strong friendships and building trust in society. These ethical and moral principles are my daily guide, reminding me of who I am and how interactive with others. Empathy is a central quality in my work. It allows me to deeply understand and connect with the experience and needs of the communities I serve. This understanding is fundamental to designing projects that truly make a positive and sustainable impact. Sustainability is another pillar of my approach. It ensures that the projects we develop not only solve immediate problems, but also empower people for long-term self-sufficiency. I seek to implement solutions that not only endure, but also improve the quality of life in rural communities and promote environmentally responsible practice. Collaboration is essential to me. Throughout strategic alliance with the local communities, organizations and authorities, I ensure that our initiatives are inclusive and effective. Working as a team not only multiplies available resources, but also strengthens the positive impact of our actions. Finally, equity is a guiding principle in my work. I strive to provide equal opportunities and remove barriers that perpetuate inequality. I believe in creating an environment where everyone can equally access and benefit from available resources and opportunities. These ethical and moral principles not only inform my professional approach, but also for the basics of my ongoing commitment to sustainable development and community well-being.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to make a positive impact in their community?
To positively impact your community, first identify its needs and listen to its members. Start with small projects that leverage your skills and passions. Collaborate with local organizations and form a team of people with similar goals. Educate and raise community awareness about important uses. Spend time volunteering and participating in community events. Be consistent and patient and seek feedback for continuous improvement. Celebrate achievements and recognize those who contribute. Be informed and inspired by other communities and leaders. Never forget that knowledge must be shared. and that every material things are superficial. Never stop dreaming, learn to dream together because everything is better by sharing.
Okay, it was gratifying to hear his story, and hopefully it will serve as an inspiration to the youth.
Thank you for the interview. I hope listeners will be motivated to be part of the change.
Thank you.